Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today we are back with another Empties video. So if you'd like to see what I've used up in the past few months, then just keep watching. So if you are new to my channel or have never watched an Empties video, this is basically where I show you all the products that I've used up over the past few months. It is mostly hair care products because that's why most of you are here. But I do have some skincare, some makeup, and some body care products. So I haven't filmed one of these in a long time, so I have a lot of products. We're gonna get right in. I'm also gonna apologize for any noise in the background. I try to time this for when my dog is not moving around making noise, but it just doesn't work out. So if you hear him in the background, you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna get right into this and show you some of the things that I've used up. I will say I have been really focusing on using up some of my products because I'm getting ready to move next month. So I've been trying to get through a lot of things and I think I've been doing pretty well. So we're gonna get right into the hair products. So the first thing I have is the Camille Rose Coconut Water Leave-In Detangling Hair Treatment. I have had this for a very long time and it probably should be expired as long as I've had it. But it's a really good leave-in conditioner. This is one of those products that you can use in multiple ways. So it can be a co-wash, a leave-in, a rinse out. I've used it as a pre-poo. It doesn't say that you can, but I've used it that way. I really like this. It has a really good slip. It smells good. It has that kind of artificial coconut smell, which I like. I don't know, other people might not like that, but it does leave your hair feeling really soft and silky and great for detangling. So I definitely like this and would probably repurchase it. I have others that I use more frequently, so I don't know that I would need to repurchase it anytime soon, but whenever I need a detangling leave-in or co-wash type thing, I would probably repurchase that. The next thing I used up is also from Camille Rose, and it's not actually used up, it just went bad / dried up. It was almost done. But this is the Lavender Stimulating Growth System Edge Glaze. This is a really good edge control. It doesn't have strong hold, so don't expect it to hold your edges all day long, but it gives you amazing shine and it really smooths down the edges. So I really like this one. It has this cute little flip top, which I do like about that. There's still some product in there. Don't look too close because there's bits of my hair in there. But I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it's kind of crystallized and dried up, so I can't really use it anymore. But I got through most of it, which is pretty impressive for an edge control because I hardly ever finish edge controls. The next product is the Miche Limited Edition Warm Sugar Cookie Deep Conditioner. Absolutely love this. I have talked to you guys about how much I love Miche deep conditioners in plenty of my videos, but all of their limited edition ones have been amazing. This is one of my favorites, actually, the warm sugar cookie. It smells so good, like sweet, delicious cookies. It smells amazing. You can see I use it completely up. I just purchased 2 of their new limited edition deep conditioners, and I still have a couple of the older ones too. So I'm really trying to work through these because A, they're really good and they leave my hair feeling amazing. And B, I just want to make sure I'm not wasting them because I have so many of them. So definitely love that. The next product I used up is from Soultanicals. This is their Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Butta Shampoo. And I got this in a curl box, I believe. I do like their Butta shampoos. I've used I think the Sprout rice water one and then one other one, but they're pretty good. They're like a co-wash, so they're not gonna clarify your hair. You can see I use that. This one had it wasn't my favorite scent, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it just because I didn't love the fragrance. But it worked pretty well. It's nice as a co-wash option or a second cleanse. Probably would repurchase a Butta shampoo, but maybe just not this one because I didn't love the fragrance. The next thing is actually what's in my hair right now. If you see the color, I actually use 2 different types of color gels, but this is the As I Am curl color in the shade Rose Gold. I really like these. They work really well as stylers. They give you really good definition for wash and goes, and they have great color payoff. These are also, I think these are the biggest size of color gels that I've seen out on the market. Usually they're 3 or 4 ounces. This one is 6 ounces and it's pretty affordable. You can find it in Target. It might be in other stores. I don't know. I just happened to see them in Target. This shade I think I ordered this one online because I don't think it was in Target, but these are really great. I like them. I like this one and the purple one. The red one, I would not recommend because that one stains everything like crazy. When I rinsed it out, my shower was completely stained and I had to scrub it to get it out. It was bad. So I wouldn't recommend that one. There are other reds out on the market that are better, but I do like the lighter color ones. They don't really transfer at all. They last pretty long. I've had this in my hair for a little over a week. I think it's been about 8 days and it still looks great. I did touch up a little bit, and actually the touch-ups that I used were with a different product just to give it kind of like a highlight look. I used the Curlsmith Rose Gold as kind of like the shinier like highlight colors you can see. So I liked the combination of that. This one I will say is not like, it looks like rose gold in the packaging, but it comes out more of like a lavender color when it dries. So that's why I also combined it with the Curlsmith one, but it's still a really pretty color. It's just not what I was expecting it to be. They do have 2 other shades of pink, so I may play around with combining those shades with this, or see if those give me more of like that rose gold color that I was looking for. But I still really like this and I would definitely repurchase. I did finish up another one of the As I Am curl colors. This is the Passion Purple. This one is actually the first one I tried and I love it. Like, it is the prettiest shade of, and these smell really good too. They smell really good. It's the prettiest shade of like light lilac-y lavender purple. Almost looks a little silver on dark hair. Absolutely love this. I'll insert some pictures if I have them, but I would definitely repurchase this. The next product I used up is from Sorenzo Beauty. This is the Black Soap Hair Cleansing Cream. I didn't have strong feelings about this. It was okay. So I like the Sorenzo Beauty clay washes because they have a shampoo base in them, so they leave your hair feeling really clean. This, it felt more like a conditioner. Like, it didn't really do a whole lot as far as cleansing the hair, which is surprising to me with it having black soap in it. It was all right. I don't think I love the smell either, so probably wouldn't repurchase this. I just have so many other black soap cleansers that I like way better, so I won't be repurchasing that. I also used up one of their clay washes. This is the Sea Moss and Dead Sea Mud clay wash from Sorenzo Beauty. Like I said, I love their clay washes. I haven't tried one yet. I think I've tried like 3 of them. I haven't tried one yet that I don't like as far as how it feels in my hair. The only difference for me really is the fragrance, some of the ingredients. They're all made with like Ayurvedic ingredients, but I do love, like I mentioned, that it has that shampoo base. This one has bentonite clay, Dead Sea Mud, and they all have marshmallow roots, slippery elms, so they give you that slip. They're just really good. I love these to co-wash with. Sometimes even that's just like a main cleanser. It's not even like a co-wash in my mind because it has that shampoo base, so it cleanses really well. When you rinse it out, your hair feels clean. It doesn't feel like you co-wash. So I do love these, and they're great for detoxing. So if I feel like I need to really get everything off my hair and prepare for wash and go, these are great to use. So definitely would repurchase this. Another cleanser I finished was the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Scalp Care Cleansing Oil. I like this one as well. It has clay in it as well. It's got Amazonian white clay. It has peppermint oil. It's pretty easy to find on the ground. I think you can get it from Target, Ulta maybe. It's kind of small is the only complaint I would have about it. It's 4.7 fluid ounces. Not Your Mother's is a decently priced brand, so it's not like it's super expensive, but for 4.7 ounces, like I feel like this is kind of like sample size. So they kind of trick you with the long skinny packaging, but that's the only complaint I would have, is that it's just kind of small. I do like that it has this kind of, oh, there's a little bit in there, nozzle tip, because it makes it easy to get straight onto your scalp. And I always love that when it's a scalp product and they make it easy for application. Definitely a plus. The next 2 products I used up were flaxseed gels from Curlmix, and they were both from their Fresh collection. So I have the Blackberry Boost as well as the Brown Sugar versions of these. And I always go through their flaxseed gels quicker than I go through the moisturizer, just because of the consistency of it. And because I tend to put more gel than moisturizer to try to get more hold. I love both of these. These are 2 of my favorites from Curlmix. They have rebranded, so their packaging and everything looks a little bit different now. I will be having a video on their new packaging and new formula soon. These are the fresh ones that I finished in the past few months. I absolutely love this. I've mentioned plenty of times in my videos that curl mix is one of my go-tos for when I'm not filming, so it is pretty easy for me to finish those up. Another edge control that I finished was the Miche Rosemary Mint Strengthening Edge Gel, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Another product from the Miche Rosemary Mint line that I finished was the Multivitamin Daily Styling Cream. This is the only plug I'll give them because I do really like this product. This is a cream, but it has the hold of a gel. It's not super moisturizing, so like don't think by any means it's going to be like a leave-in conditioner that gives you hold, but I can do wash and goes with this. I can do twist outs that last forever. This gives amazing definition and hold, so this I do like. I don't support the brand, but I like this. If there's another product that I find that is like this, that's like a styling cream with that hold, I will let you guys know. But until then, this will probably remain in my stash. This will be the only product I probably pick up from them because I do really like this. I don't even know if it's the same formula. They probably changed it. Y'all know the tea. They sold to Procter & Gamble. Who knows if this will even... I should have stocked up. The formula is probably going to change. Reality of it is. So maybe you won't see it in my stash again, but you may. The next hair product I used up is from Neges Banda. This is their Cheve Pre-Poo. Definitely love this. It has great slip. It's great for detangling, and it also has those Ayurvedic ingredients to help kind of prep your hair before wash day. It smells really good. It's got that like, oh my gosh, I love the way this smells. It just makes you think of a spa. It's got that like rosemary peppermint smell. So definitely would repurchase this. I have a couple other pre-poos that I'm trying to work through before I re-up on this, but I definitely would repurchase that. Another Neges Banda product that I used up is their Choco Delight Clay Wash. I'm not sure if they still sell this. I couldn't find it on the website when I think I had this in one of my favorites videos or some other video. I tried to link it and I couldn't find it. So they may have discontinued this, but it's just a clay wash. I have plenty of clay washes, so it's not the end of the world that they don't make it anymore if they don't, but I do like this and it was a good clay wash. The next thing I finished up is, this is their old packaging, but this is from Nature's Little Secret. This is the Mixed Fruit Nutrient Rich Deep Conditioner. Definitely one of my favorites and a staple in my collection. This deep conditioner leaves my hair feeling so amazing, so soft. It almost looks like I could do a wash and go without product. I would never try that, but that's what my hair looks like. I'll link the video up above where I first tried this, but this has definitely become one of my favorites, and I have already repurchased and will continue to repurchase. Another staple in my collection that I used up is the As I Am Jamaican Black Castor Oil Water. Absolutely love this stuff. It is just so versatile. You can use it to refresh your hair. You can use it while you're styling instead of using a spray bottle of water. They do say that you can use it as like a shower water replacement. I don't feel like that's the best use of this product. And I honestly feel like it would not be very efficient trying to sit here and like spray rinse product out of my hair. But it does say you can use it that way if maybe you have less dense hair or thinner strands, and that would work for you and not have to use a lot of product. But like I would use this whole bottle if I tried to rinse my hair with it. So for me, it's best as a refresher or when I'm styling my hair to kind of re-dampen my hair. Love that it has that Jamaican Black Castor Oil, and I will definitely continue to repurchase that. I used up a lot of hair products. I'm really proud of myself. The next thing is the Pattern Intensive Conditioner for tight textures. This was their sample size. I like it. I probably won't repurchase it just because Pattern's really expensive, and I have plenty of conditioners that I like, so probably not one that I'll repurchase. The next thing I used up was from Eden Body Works. What's going on with Eden Body Works? Are they still around? I feel like I don't hear from them. I loved their Lavender Aloe collection. I still have a few products from this collection, but I used up the Hydrating Refresher. This reminds me a lot of the Multivitamin Refresher. I forget what line that was from, like Hibiscus something line. It reminds me a lot of that in how it sprays out and how it moisturizes the hair. I really like this. I would definitely repurchase this. Another Pattern conditioner I finished up. I didn't realize I had both of these in there. The Heavy conditioner as well. I think I liked the Heavy better than the Intensive, just the way it felt in my hair. But again, expensive, probably won't buy. So those are all of the products that I used up as far as hair care. The rest of what I have are skincare, body care, and a little bit of makeup. So I'm going to kind of go through these a little bit quickly just because that's not what most of you are here for. If there's anything that you have questions about, definitely jump in the comments below. And if you want a skincare video, let me know. I've had a couple of requests, but I want to make sure before I film that it's something that you guys actually want. So let me know in the comments if you want me to film a skincare routine type of video or skincare favorites, those type of things. Definitely give me suggestions. So the first things I have that I used up in the skincare category are from Urban Skin RX, and this is their Even Tone line. I have the Even Tone Gentle Gel Cleanser, which I think is relatively new. They normally have the solid cleansers, but they came out with the liquid formula fairly recently. And then I have the Brightening and pH Balancing Witch Hazel Toner. I really like these. These leave my skin feeling really clean and refreshed, but without that tight feeling, which I like. I have very acne prone skin, so I struggle a little bit with finding a cleanser that's balanced enough that it'll control the oil on my skin but not leave my skin feeling tight and overly dry. So I do like this cleanser for that reason. And then the toner was pretty good too. I don't typically use toner in my routine just because I feel like if you have a good cleanser, that's kind of just an extra step. But I did like this one. I do feel like it just kind of gave me that extra refreshing feel to my skin. So I would definitely repurchase these. These are pretty good. Another cleanser I used up was the Tarte Knockout Daily Exfoliating Cleanser. This cleanser is okay. It's not... First of all, the exfoliating is a chemical exfoliant. I believe it says it has AHA and DHA. I think it has salicylic acid in it, and a couple other things, but I typically prefer a physical exfoliant to really feel like I'm getting rid of all those dead skin cells and cleaning my skin well. This still left my skin feeling clean. I just prefer to have something that's more exfoliating. So probably wouldn't repurchase this, but it was a decent cleanser. Also from Tarte, I used up the Don't Hate Hydrate Oil-Free Moisturizer from their Sugar Rush collection. I like this one. It was a decent moisturizer. I don't remember if I got this on sale or what the case was, but I don't typically purchase Tarte just because they're a little expensive, kind of unreasonably so. There are plenty of drugstore products that are the same quality as some of their products and not as expensive, so don't know that I would repurchase this. And it's a pretty small, I'm looking for how many ounces it is and I don't see it on here. But it's kind of small, so I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I used up these Mighty Patch pimple patches. I don't know that these do much. I got these from Ulta. I mean, I guess they kind of help like shrink. I don't know that they really shrink pimples, but they help decrease the redness and the inflammation. So like if you have a really big one that you feel under your skin and you put this on overnight in the morning, it's not as like painful, but I don't feel like it does a whole lot as far as the appearance of the pimple. They do say that they're better for whiteheads, so it really just like pulls everything out overnight. So they're okay, but I feel like I prefer to just use like a spot treatment, like a pimple cream, than to use these. So probably won't repurchase those. I also used up this Derma E Acne Oil Control Matte Moisturizer. I like this. Again, I mentioned I have acne prone skin and this has that salicylic acid. It does smell very medicated. So if you're someone that like is sensitive to that, especially on your face, just beware of that. It doesn't last, like it doesn't linger, but when you're applying it, you definitely smell that like medicated Noxzema type of smell. So just be aware of that. But I like it. I do think it helps keep my skin clear, especially around that time of the month. If I use this routinely twice a day, it helps kind of control the hormonal breakouts that I tend to get. So I like this and would probably repurchase it. I don't think it was that expensive, but I don't remember. Also got that from Ulta. Another skincare product that I used up was from Cetaphil. This is their Gentle Clear Mattifying Acne Moisturizer, again with salicylic acid. You guys are probably seeing a theme here. I have a really hard time finding a moisturizer that has good moisture but also controls oil, because a lot of times the mattifying moisturizers just don't really moisturize at all. They're just keeping your skin matte. So this one was pretty good. I would probably repurchase it. You can find it in the drugstore, easy to get, and affordable. So I definitely like this one as well. So that is it in the skincare category. Now we're going to go into makeup. The first thing I've used up, and please ignore how busted the packaging is because there's like makeup and stuff all over it. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh pressed face powder. and this is in the shade Light 7. I really like this powder. I like a good pressed powder, especially for traveling. It has a nice big mirror, and you can see by the size of the pan, it has a decent amount of product in there. So, and ColourPop is pretty affordable if you're not familiar with them. So I do like this and will definitely repurchase this. I'm not sure why I didn't repurchase it already, because I just ordered from ColourPop. I think I probably forgot about it, but I did like this a lot and will definitely continue to purchase that. Also from that line, I got the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, which I finished. This is in the shade Light 50W. And I like this as well. This is a really good concealer. It has decent coverage. It doesn't look cakey. It has that hyaluronic acid, so great for under the eyes. This shade was a little bit too dark for me to use under my eyes, so I'd probably have to go to a shade lighter than that. But I do like this concealer and will continue to purchase that. The next thing I used up was the ColourPop Act Natural Defining Mascara, and I have already repurchased this. I have more of them. I have one open right now that I'm using. I love this mascara. I talked about it in one of my Instagram stories. It's great. It separates your eyelashes really nicely. It looks really wispy and flirty without being clumpy. This is definitely one of my go-to everyday mascaras. Will continue to purchase absolutely 100%. The other thing I used up was the ColourPop. What is the name of this? There's no name on it. It's an eyebrow gel. I don't know what the actual name of it is, because there's like literally nothing on the packaging. If you guys can see that, like there's nothing. There's a little bit of writing. There's no name. It is in the shade Dark Brown. I do have that, but I don't know what the name of this gel is. Just brow gel? It says brow gel. Yep, brow gel. So I used it up. It's decent. It's one of those like really small applicator spoolies, which I like because it helps get a good precise application. I try to remember, I think the shade pulls a little bit warm, so it's not the best shade match for me, but it's a good product and would probably repurchase it. I do have a couple of e.l.f. brow pencils that I used up. This one is the Instant Lift brow pencil, and this is the one that I'm not sure if it still is, but it used to be $2 in the original e.l.f. line. And then the other one I used up is the Ultra Precise brow pencil, and this one was in the, like, I forget what they called it, like salon or whatever, professionals, whatever their fancier line was. I like both of these. They're both a good shade. They're like a cool tone brown, so they don't pull too warm. This one is not as precise of a, pencil, so it's good if you're just quickly filling in your brows. You just need a quick wash of color. This one's good for that. And then this one is more precise, obviously. So if you want to really sculpt your brows and get those really fine tipped hairs, this one's good for that. So I do like both of these and will continue to repurchase them. They're affordable. They're great. Next makeup product I used up was from Oma Beauty, which is a Black-owned beauty brand. This is their Woke Concealer, Stay Woke Concealer, and I have the shade Fair Lady T2. I actually have like 3 or 4 shades of this because I like them for different things. Like this one was a good one for all over spot concealing. I have a lighter shade, which is, I think, White Pearl is the lighter shade. I have that one for under my eyes, and then I have another one to help with like contouring. So I really like these. They have great coverage. They blend really nicely. Would definitely repurchase. Another Black-owned brand in makeup I have is Juvia's Place. This is the I Am Magic setting powder in White Sands. I like this powder. It's good. It's just a loose powder, and there's not much to say about it. It works fine. I have a ton of setting powders right now, so I probably won't repurchase it anytime soon. But Juvia's Place is affordable. It's Black owned. I'm happy to support. So once I need another setting powder, I would definitely get that. And the last couple of makeup products that I used up are mascaras. So I used up the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over the interwebs. It's gone viral on social media. It's a great mascara. I have another one waiting to open once I finish one of mine, but has a great wand. It's just a great formula. It gives you those nice separated full looking lashes. They really can look like false lashes if you apply it well. So I like this. There are a couple of different versions. I always buy the green one for whatever reason. I don't know if there is a difference, but I like this one and I will continue to repurchase that. And the other mascara I used up, which I like this one a lot as well. This is from Tarte. This is the Sugar Rush Lash Smoothie. This was a really good formula as well. It gives me a similar effect as the ColourPop Act Natural one. It has that like separated wispy look. Again, I think I may have gotten this on sale, so I don't know that I would purchase it again if it's super expensive like most Tarte products are. But it has that like stiffer wand that I typically don't like in a mascara, but this one actually works really well. So I do like this formula and may potentially repurchase that in the future. One more makeup product I lied, another black owned brand. This is from Beauty Bakery. This is the Butter Hydra Silk Primer. It's just a face primer. I really like this one. It's kind of a silicone base. I don't know if it actually has silicone in it, but it has that silicone feel. First of all, Beauty Bakery's packaging is all so cute. Like it's like a little butter stick. It even has the little measurements on the back, which is pretty cute. It's just a stick, primer, which I actually like the ease of application with this type of a formula. It has a really nice smooth texture, which I really love. It has a bit of like iridescence as well to it. I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit still left on here, but I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a little bit of iridescence to it. So it does give you kind of a bit of a glow under your foundation. Not like anything super noticeable, but it does give you that little bit of shimmery. So I do like this. It goes on smooth and it helps your foundation look really nice. So would definitely repurchase that. It's a lot of products I used up. I'm actually proud of myself. So the last category is body products, and it's a lot of similar things, so we'll kind of go through this pretty quickly. So the first thing I'm going to start with is hand soaps, because I have a ton of these. These are the Bath and Body Works hand soaps. I always purchase these when they're having their semi-annual sales. I have them in Marshmallow Fireside. It's one of my favorites. Cozy Vanilla Almond, and then Strawberry Pound Cake. And I'm sure I have these in my Empties, pretty much every Empties video. So I'm sure I'll have more. I currently have one in my bathroom and one in my kitchen sink. I get these all the time when they're on sale, so would I repurchase? Yes, because I do all the time. Also from Bath and Body Works, I have one of their antibacterial moisturizing hand sanitizer. This is in the fragrance Warm Vanilla Sugar. This is a classic scent that I will continue to repurchase. This particular formula of hand sanitizer, though, I didn't love. It has like almost like moisturizing beads instead of like just being like a uniform consistency. So sometimes when you pump it out, like you would start to rub it in your hands, and like the beads kind of turn into strings of, it doesn't like dissolve in your hand all the way. So it's kind of weird. I'll just stick to regular. If I need a hand sanitizer, I'll put lotion on afterwards. Like this is just not, it's a cute thought. And you know, we always want to find things that don't dry our hands out when we're using hand sanitizer, but this one was not it. And then I did finish one of their antibacterial hand sprays. This is in the fragrance Gingham. I do like this one as well. These are great for just keeping in my purse. You know, if I go to the gas station or I'm out and about and I just need a quick sanitize, love having these in my purse. I have a couple travel size things from Bath and Body Works that I finished up. One is the Gingham Love Aloe and Vitamin E Shower Gel. Definitely like this one. I love this fragrance in general. I have their body scrub and this fragrance right now in my shower. But I like this formula. Their shower gels I always repurchase. And then the other thing is their Shea Butter Hand Cream. Again, this is the travel size. This one, again, great to keep in your purse. It smells so good. I love the gingham scent. It's just so like fresh and clean smelling. So I definitely love these. Will definitely repurchase. The next product I used up is from another black owned brand. This is from Pardo Naturals. This is the foaming sugar scrub in the fragrance 3 Times Sexy. I like this. I don't know. I think this is supposed to mimic something, another fragrance. I don't know what it is, but I like how this smells. I love this formula of body scrubs. Oh, it smells so good. They lather up really nicely, so I love that about them. But they're also just really good. Like, they feel really good on the skin. Your skin feels like soft and smooth when you're done. and they smell really good. So I love this brand. It's not well known. It's a pretty small brand, but they have some great body products, and they have a few hair products as well that I've tried that I've liked in general. So definitely support this brand if you can. I will link them in my description box. I definitely love supporting this brand. Will repurchase. Another black owned brand that I mentioned earlier is Sorenzo Beauty. I used up 2 of their body cleansing honeys. I actually really like these. The formula is interesting because it's like, says kind of like it says, it's like a honey consistency, but it lathers really nicely. I was worried it would like not foam up, and my body, I need body washes. Like co-wash is one thing with your hair, like if you don't need lather, that's fine, but like my body washes need to lather up, otherwise it just doesn't feel clean. So I like these because they do lather, and they smell really good. I think I got the names of them came off. So one thing I would say, Sorenzo, you maybe have worked on this since I purchased these, but packaging, I need these labels to be like waterproof because there was the like fragrance on the side, and that came off, and then the colors like bleed from the water. So yeah, just work on that labeling a little bit, but the products themselves are great, and I will definitely repurchase. Another product from Sorenzo Beauty that I finished up was their body cleansing frosting, and this one I can still see it was in the fragrance Summer Love. I like these too. This one cleanses really well. It lathers as well. Again, I thought because it was like a frosting creamy type cleanser that it wouldn't lather, but it did give me a really decent lather, especially if you use it with one of those African net sponges. I have one of those in my shower, and it works really well with this. So definitely a repurchase for me. And then the last 2 things I used up were feminine products, and I think I've talked about one of them on my channel before, but the first one is from a black owned brand. This is Couche, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Gentle 2-in-1 foaming wash. I got this because I, again, like to support black owned brands, and so I was trying to find an alternative. I've tried the honey pot. I've tried, what's the other brand? Nola Skin Essentials. I think they had a some kind of like yoni wash. None of them really give me that fresh, clean feeling that the next product I'm going to talk about does. So unfortunately, I still haven't found a black owned replacement for the one that is my go-to. This one was okay. It's actually great for shaving. That is something that I would use it for. But as an overall wash cleanser, it just didn't do it for me. I hate to say it, and I gave it a chance, but my go-to will forever be this next product, which is the VH Essentials Tea Tree Oil and Prebiotic Daily Feminine Wash. I always go back to this one. You can get it on Amazon. It's super cheap, and it just does the job. I haven't found anything else that I've tried that I like as much as this, so I'll continue to use it. It's not black owned. It is what it is, but I gotta use what I like. So I will continue to repurchase this until I find a black owned replacement that is as good. This is just it. So that is everything. I'm gonna go clean up this mess of trash that I'm now surrounded by. But let me know if you guys have used any of these products, or if you're curious about any of them. Have you guys been working through your stash as well, especially with hair products? Because I know after Black Friday, it's the whole thing, because we say we're not going to purchase, and by we I mean me, because I'm talking about myself. Say we're not gonna purchase things, and then we do, so now we got to use up all our old stuff before we can start trying new things. So let me know how you guys have been doing with using up your stash as well. I do have some reviews coming. I wanted to make sure I get through some of these older products so they don't go bad, and like I mentioned, I'm going to be moving, so I'm trying to kind of get through some old products, and then I will definitely have some reviews coming for you guys, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.